start a very new lesson, program development. So this is not the beginning of this lesson. Can you remember when we were in grade 6, we learned about algorithm and flowchart? Can you remember that lesson? Algorithm and flowchart? Sneha,
Yes,
can you
teacher.
remember that? Yes, that was the beginning of this lesson, right? That was the beginning of this lesson. So in this lesson also, again I am going to memorize the knowledge of flowchart, right? Okay. If you don't have the tute with you now, there you can use papers, and let's write down today's topic, program development. Our fifth lesson, program development. Let's write down quickly. Program development. Lesson number 5. Program development. I can අපි program එකක් හදන්න යන්නේ. We are going to develop a program. වැඩසටහන. Computer program. So you know computer program is a software. Today in this lesson, at the end of this lesson, we are capable to build a little software. Little program. In my screen, you can see a cat, right? So this cat is the unique icon we use in the Scratch programming software. So in this lesson, we have to learn about programming software that's name is Scratch. So this cute cat is used as the trademark or icon of the Scratch programming software. But today we don't need your computer or mobile phone, because in coming weeks we can use your mobile phone and your computer to do practical, right? Okay, let's move to lesson. First, right. Think in this way. I think you can remember when we were in grade 6, I asked a question from you, right? Do you face any problem in your day-to-day life? Do you face any problem in your day-to-day life? Then you told me, our teacher, we have faced different problems. One is, so I told you, I don't know how to make a tea, cup of tea. Teacher danne ekak kata ganna widiyawa. Right. That's one of the problem I face in my day-to-day life. I don't know how to prepare a tea, cup of tea. That's my problem. I have a big problem. I don't know how to prepare a tea. Then you told me, you advised me when you were in grade 6, you advised me, our teacher, this is the way we can prepare or we can make a cup of tea. First, boil some water. Then clean your jugs. Right? Then take a jug and put some tea powder and pour water into it. Then take the green then you can take another jug and mix milk powder and sugar. Then pour that tea into the jug. Then mix well. Then use a beautiful cup. Then pour the prepared tea to the jug or tea to the cup, and finally serve it to the your mother or father. So you told me, teacher, it's not a big deal, it's not a complex work. You have to do it in step by step. You have to separate it into small parts. First, boil some water and take some inputs. You need to prepare a cup of tea. You need jugs, spoons, milk powder, tea powder, sugar. Then mix them all, pour some hot water, Mix them all and finally prepare a cup of tea. So, in our day-to-day life, if we have a problem, if we have a complex problem, what we do, we can separate it into small parts and then we can solve them part by part. කොටසින් කොටස අපි solve කරගෙන යනවා. Right? Likewise, when we are going to develop computer programs, we have complex problem. Computer program එක develop කරන්න ගියාමත් අපිට තියෙන පොතේ ටිකක් සංකීර්ණ ප්‍රශ්නයක්. So, we cannot develop this complex program. We cannot develop this complex problem. Why? We don't know where to start. What to do? අපි දන්නේ කොහෙන් පටන් ගන්නද මොනව කරන්නද කියලා. Therefore, we have a nice concept that's called decomposing the problem. Decomposing. Composing. කොටස් decomposing mean කොටස් වලට කඩනවා. Right? Decomposing the problem. ප්‍රශ්නය කොටස් වලට කඩනවා. We are going to separate the problem into small parts. Right. Now see this. Here you can see an image. At the first sight, somewhat complex. Complex object with several shapes and colors. Complex object with different shapes and colors. Now, this is my complex problem. At the first sight, I cannot imagine anything. Teacher, kisi දෙයක් හිතා ගන්න බෑ. But what we are going to do is, first we are going to decompose according to the shapes. First we are decompose according to the shape. See, there's a circle. There are some circle. And also diamond shape. And also this shape. I don't know the exact name for this shape. Here we can see 3 types of shapes. And again we are going to decompose according to the background color. The outer one is a diamond shape with black color. And others, this is the shape. We have 3 colors inside this shape: green, ash and yellow. So if we decompose this complex into small parts, now it's very easy to identify, analyze and understand. දැන් මේ complex problem එක දිහා බලවට අපිට මුකුත් තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ නේ පුතේ. අපි ඒක decompose කරාට පස්සේ කියන්නේ අපි කොටස් වලට වෙන් කරාට පස්සේ now it's very easy to understand, very easy to identify and analyze. Right? Now can you understand this concept decomposing the problem? Setuni, is it clear to you mage පුතේ? ප්‍රශ්නයක් කොටස් වලට කඩනවා කියන එක තේරෙනවද? Yes? If
Yes,
not,
teacher.
Yes, right. Thank you. I think you have the tute with you in your tute. You can see decomposing the problem, right? Now you know decomposing means dividing a complex problem into a small segment, small parts, right? Let's see the definition. Yes. Senulya Silva, Puta, could you please read my screen? Could you please read my screen, Puta?
Dividing complex problem into smaller sub-problem is called decomposing.
Then
we can easily solve the complex problem by solving these sub-problems.
Thank you. Dividing complex problem into smaller subproblems is called decomposing. Dividing a complex problem. We have a complex problem, and now we are going to separate it into smaller subproblems. First task is to boil the water. Second task is to collect all the ingredients we need to prepare a cup of tea. Likewise, we solve our complex problem into small sub-problems. That is called decomposing. Then, we can easily solve the complex problem by solving sub-problems. Now we have small sub-problems. We are going to solve them one by one. අපි ඒවා එකින් එක solve කරගෙන එනවා. Finally, without our knowing, we solve the complex problem. Finally, we prepared a cup of tea. That's why we told decomposing a problem is very important to solve any problem. Right. In your tute, you can see this definition. Dividing complex problem into smaller subproblem is called decomposing. Then we can easily solve the complex problem by solving these subproblems. Right? Now see this image. Here at the left side, we can see a complex problem. I don't know what is. There is a complex problem. And in the right side, you can see we decompose the complex problem into small subproblems. Subproblem number 1, subproblem number 2. Likewise, there are number of n subproblems. Right? First, let's solve the subproblem 1, subproblem 2. Likewise, we can solve until subproblem n. Finally, we solved our complex problem. Because first we decompose it to small subproblems, and then we solve the subproblems one by one. Then finally, we solved our complex problem. අපි මේ complex problem එක චූටි subproblems වලට decompose කරගන්නවා. And after that, අපි ඒ subproblem එකින් එක solve කරගෙන වෙනවා. Finally, without our knowing, අපි දන්නේවත් නැතුව අපි complex problem එක solve කරලා ඉවරයි. Right? I think this is clear to you. You will get a better understand when we do workbook activities, right? Before that, let's learn what are the advantages of decomposing a problem. Now we are going to learn the advantages of decomposing a problem. Easy to solve. අපට ලේසියෙන් විසඳන්න පුළුවන්. Easy to solve. Easy to understand, right? When we decompose a complex problem into small parts, then it's easily understand. And we can easily describe to others. තව කෙනෙක්ට විස්තර කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. Can you remember the first one? This is very complex problem. Then we can decompose it into according to shapes and colors. Now it's very clear to me. Right? Very understand. Then I can describe it to you. Yeah. We can divide according to shapes. We can divide according to colors. Now I can describe to you. ඔයාලට මට පුළුවන් දැන් ඔයාලට එක විස්තර කරලා දෙන්න. That's one advantage. And last one is to analyze. අපිට මේක විශ්ලේෂණය කරන්නත් පාසුයි. Right? Easy to analyze. So there are 4 advantages of decomposing a problem. Shall we quickly write it, Putta? Shall we quickly write it? Write down quickly.
My grandmother teacher.
Thank you. Very good. Here there is a complex problem and we can decompose it into small sub-problems. Right? Let's see an example. The example is also in your tube. Right? See, there is a mathematical formula. Right? 5 multiplied by 6 plus 4, then total amount divided by 2. Now we are going to decompose this one or decompose this complex mathematical problem into small sub problems. We are going to decompose it. First we are going to multiply. First we are going to multiply 5 multiplied by 6. It means 30. Right? 30. As the next sub problem, we are going to add. We are going to do the addition. Then 5 multiplied by 6 means 30. Then 30 plus 4, 34. Then we are going to do the division part. It means we are going to divide 34 by 2. It means 17. Finally, answer for this complex mathematical problem is 17, but it is very easy because we did it in small sub problems. ඒක අපිට මෙහෙම ලොකු complex problem එක බලනට වඩා හරි ලේසි. අපි ඒක කොටස් වශයෙන් තමයි කරගෙන ආවේ. Is this clear to you, මගේ පුතා දිනාරා? Is it clear to you? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, right. Now we are going to do the activity 5.1. Right? Now we are going to do the activity 5.1. Right? Go to the activity 5.1, Puta. Go to the activity 5.1. There's a printing mistake. Take out your workbook, Puta. Take out your workbook. Go to the activity 5.1. Go to the activity 5.1. First one. Decompose the. Right. Do you have the workbook with you now, Puta? Do you have the workbook with you? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, right. Decompose the following problem into simple parts and fill in the blanks using mathematical relations in order to solve the problem easily. Here you can see a mathematical problem. Then you have to decompose it to small sub problems and finally you have to take the answer. You have the sub problems also. You have the answers for sub problems also. What we have to do is we have to make them in a order, correct order. But there is a printing mistake. 5 plus 1 upon 2 multiplied by 8. So you have to correct out it in this way. Right? You have to correct out it in this way. This way. You have to use 3 by 4. Make it correct in your textbook and do the first question. Do the first question quickly. Let's discuss it. Right. What is the first sub-problem? What is the first sub-problem? What is the first sub-problem? First, we are going to multiply 3 by 8. When you divide it by 3 by 8, answer is 24. We use the first one. Okay? Then, what we are going to do is, we are going to add. Then we are going to do 24 divided by 4. 24 divided by 4. Answer is 6. We use the next one also. And then we are going to do 5 plus 6. Answer is 11. Answer is 11. Sit. Yes, let's discuss the second algorithm. I told you to write an algorithm to find the area of the rectangle. Yes, as usually, first step should be start. First step should be start. Here, our second step is get the length of the rectangle. Get the length of the rectangle. Our third step is get the width of the rectangle. Get the width of the rectangle. But here we can combine these two steps together as getting the length and the width of the rectangle. Here we can combine these two steps. Take the length and the width of the rectangle. Get the length and the width of the rectangle as a one step. As you can separate it into two steps as shown in teacher's screen. ටීචර්ගේ ස්ක්‍රීන් එකේ පේනවා වගේ මේක ස්ටෙප්ස් දෙකකට ලියන්නත් පුළුවන් මගේ පුතාලට නැත්නම් එක ස්ටෙප් එකකින් ලියන්නත් පුළුවන්. Get the length and the width of the rectangle. Get the length and the width of the rectangle, right? Step number 4, it is finding area. Area equal length multiplied by width. How to find the area of the rectangle? Yes, you know, we have to multiply length by width. As the fifth step, now we have the result. It means we have the output. Our output is the area of the rectangle. Now we have the output. Area of the rectangle. Get the area of the rectangle, and as we know in algorithm, there should be an end. Last step should be end. Therefore, sixth step should be end. Is it clear to you? Is it clear to you, Magaputta? Shall we quickly write it in your paper? Shall we quickly correct out your algorithm? Shall we quickly correct out your algorithm? I'll give 2 minutes to do it. Correct out. Yes? Here, step number 2 and 3. Get the length of the rectangle. Very good. It's the input of this problem. It's the input. Next one. area equal length multiplied by width. What is it? Area equal length multiplied by width. What is it?
Process.
Is it yeah, very good. It's a process. Now we are going to process the input. We are going to calculate the area, length multiplied by width. Then step 5. What is it? Step 5. What is it, Puta?
Output.
Very good. It's output. It's output. Yes. When you write an algorithm, it's essential to identify input, process and output. Then you can easily convert this algorithm into flowchart. After that, by looking at the flowchart, we are going to design the computer program. First, we write the algorithm, then we draw the flowchart. Finally, we design the computer program. Right? I'll give another question as a homework. Right? This is a homework for you. Write down. It's very easy, right? Write down. First one, homework, your first question. Right? You can write it in your workbook or any other extra paper. Right? In your workbook or any other extra paper. First one, Magpute write down. Algorithm to write down, Liana, write down. Algorithm to find the perimeter of a rectangle. Perimeter of the rectangle. Perimeter of the rectangle. Perimeter of the rectangle. Finish? Have you finished it?
No, teacher.
You have to do it as a homework, right? Write down an algorithm to find the perimeter of the rectangle. Second question, as your homework, Devani Prashna. Second question as your homework. Write down an algorithm. Write down an algorithm to prepare fruit juice. Write down the algorithm to prepare fruit juice. Okay? Have finished your writing, Puta?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, right. Okay, write down these two algorithms and take a picture, take a photo and upload to the WhatsApp group with your name. Right? You have to do it before the next week class session. Therefore, I can correct out your answers and send it to you back. ලබන සතියේ ක්ලාස් එකට කලින් ටීචර්ට එව්වොත් ටීචර් ඒ ටික correct out කරලා පුතාලටමයි පෙන්නනවා. පුතාලටමයි forward කරනවා. Okay? Okay. Today in this lesson we talked about the how to decompose a problem and then how to write an algorithm for given problem. දෙනලද ප්‍රශ්නයකට ඇල්ගොරිදම් එක ලියන විදියයි අපි කොහොමද ප්‍රශ්නයක් කොටස් වලට කඩන්නේ කියලායි තමයි අද ඉගෙන ගත්තේ. Right? So in the next week we can go to the flow chart. Flow chart is a graphical representation of algorithm. ඇල්ගොරිදම් එක රූපමය ආකාරයකට දක්වන එකට අපි කියන flow chart එක කියලා. Flow chart is a graphical representation of algorithmic steps කියලා අපි ලබන සතියේ කතා කරනවා. Right? So if you have free time, then you can refer your grade 6 knowledge, your grade 6 notes related to flowchart. So if you come up with your grade 6 knowledge, then it's very easy to conduct the grade 7 lessons, right? Okay. So any questions regarding today's lesson? Any questions regarding today's lesson, Pute? Any question regarding today's lesson? Sasnya? No.
No, teacher.
Right, okay. So please do your homeworks and let's meet again in next Friday class session. So don't forget to bring your tune. Then we can easily conduct and continue our class. So let's end the class for today because I'm not well today. That's why I'm going to end up the class early. So forgive me and let's meet again in next class session. Good night and goodbye all of you. Goodbye, Patio. Bye.
Teacher.
Bye.